Did you see Artur Beterbiev?
Yes.
He did a hammer workout on a tire where he hit a tire for an hour.
He did? For an hour? What?
He hit a tire for an hour with a sledgehammer.
Dagestanis are made of different f***ing...
He's Chechnyan.
Is he Chechnyan?
But same great example of a guy with just preposterous power. You know, just preposterous power.
Joe Rogan, known for his keen eye and detailed analysis of combat sports, couldn't hide his shock after witnessing Artur Beterbiev's jaw-dropping training footage.
10 seconds. Time! How much? 1 hour? An hour.
In the clip that has now gone viral, Beterbiev is seen hammering a massive tire with relentless intensity for a full hour straight. No breaks, no signs of slowing down, just pure raw power. Rogan was quick to express his awe, calling the workout absolutely savage, and admitting he had never seen anything like it in all his years covering fighters.
Beterbiev is hitting people too like this.
Yeah.
It's all short.
Yeah.
Everything is short, and it's just
But he'll hit your
thunderous
arms.
power. Look at his workouts with his wrists and fists.
Yeah, it's
And this is his warm-up. Beterbiev is one of the craziest specimens because he's almost 40 years old too.
Yeah.
According to Rogan, this isn't just impressive, it's downright terrifying. That's not normal, he said during his podcast. Beterbiev isn't just strong, he's built different. This is the kind of workout that breaks most people mentally. But for him, it seems like just another day at the office. Rogan highlighted how such a grueling exercise demonstrates not only Beterbiev's insane physical capabilities, but also his mental toughness, a key factor that makes him such a dangerous force in the ring. Before we dive into this exciting breakdown, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch these videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference for us. Did you click that subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now back to the video. The UFC commentator didn't stop there. He went on to say that this level of dedication and pain tolerance is what separates champions from everyone else. You're watching a man who has mastered suffering, Rogan emphasized. Every slam of that sledgehammer is preparing him for the deep waters of a fight. When you see that kind of conditioning, you understand why his opponents crumble. Rogan didn't just focus on Beterbiev's training. He broke down the Russian-Canadian boxer's destructive fighting style in detail. Rogan is a self-confessed fan of fighters who mix power with precision, and Beterbiev, in his words, is one of the best examples of this rare combination. He pointed out how Beterbiev's short, explosive punches are designed not just to score points, but to systematically dismantle his opponents. He doesn't waste energy with wild punches, Rogan explained. Every shot is calculated. He targets the arms, the ribs, and the body. He breaks you down piece by piece until you have nothing left.
So he had this endurance fight with Bivol. So it's 12 rounds of super high pace, very endurance heavy, and he was the one that was dominating at the last rounds.
Correct.
That's February 22nd. I'm f***ing pumped.
Rogan even compared Beterbiev to boxing's other greats, mentioning Canelo Alvarez as a fighter with similar pressure tactics. But he clarified that Beterbiev's approach is different. Canelo is a strategist who hunts for opportunities. Beterbiev, he's a steamroller. He doesn't wait. He just walks you down, pressures you, and hits with such force that you physically can't recover. Rogan called him a walking nightmare, adding that few fighters in boxing history possess the kind of relentless, overwhelming style that Beterbiev brings to every fight.
This one has happened in camp too. Like it's always, I think I had good lunch before training and I do this.
Fueled you up so you get enough bounce. Yeah, that's very impressive.
I had good mood and
The 1 hour sledgehammer workout might be one of the most brutal exercises in Beterbiev's arsenal, but it's only the tip of the iceberg. Known for his no-nonsense, old-school approach to training, Beterbiev follows a regimen that looks more like something out of a military boot camp than a modern gym. Forget fancy equipment and high-tech training aids. Beterbiev focuses on raw strength and endurance. The sledgehammer exercise, in particular, is a test of both body and mind. For an entire hour, Beterbiev swings the sledgehammer with unrelenting force, alternating between left and right hands, making sure every strike is as powerful as the last.
У меня сегодня свои 12 раундов были. 1 раунд 3 минуты.
This kind of workout isn't just about building muscle. It's about pushing the body to its absolute limits. But what really separates Beterbiev from other fighters is his ability to embrace the suffering. Most athletes would give up halfway through this kind of exercise, but Beterbiev thrives on it. Rogan called it mental warfare, a way to prepare himself for the grueling battles inside the ring. When you see Beterbiev doing this, you realize his opponents aren't just fighting a man. They're fighting a machine trained to withstand endless punishment, Rogan said. Even fellow fighters were taken aback when the training footage surfaced. Some wondered how it was even possible to sustain that level of intensity without injury.
Pumped for that fight.
You're gonna fight again?
Oh yeah, this is a rematch. I'm very pumped for that fight. One of the scariest boxers of all time. The only fight that he had as a professional that went the distance is Bivol.
I know.
Great video where this boxer who was, a world-class boxer, who's a professional, got brought.
Fans flooded social media with comments like, "This man isn't human," and "No wonder nobody can survive a full fight with him." Beterbiev's unconventional training methods have earned him a reputation as one of the toughest athletes in the sport. While most boxers rely on high-performance trainers and state-of-the-art facilities, Beterbiev's philosophy is simple. Pain builds champions. Whether it's chopping wood in the dead of winter or flipping giant tires for hours on end, every session is a test of willpower.
Нужно сделать 100 pounds. Это немного.
Boxing fans have been eagerly awaiting this moment, a battle for the undisputed crown in the light heavyweight division. Artur Beterbiev and Dmitry Bivol are officially back in training for their highly anticipated rematch, and the stakes couldn't be higher. This isn't just another fight, it's a showdown for supremacy, with both men fighting not only for belts, but for legacy. In the lead-up to their first encounter, the clash of styles made it one of the most talked-about fights in boxing. Now, for the rematch. Both camps have taken things to another level. Beterbiev is sharpening his already brutal arsenal, sticking to his signature raw and punishing routines. His training revolves around building relentless power, incredible stamina, and an almost inhuman pain threshold. Meanwhile, Dmitry Bivol is focused on precision and tactical mastery, aiming to outmaneuver Beterbiev's relentless aggression with surgical accuracy and flawless footwork. Both fighters know that this time, there's no room for mistakes. One slip could change the course of history. At nearly 40 years old, Artur Beterbiev is a living contradiction of everything we think we know about aging athletes. Fighters at this stage in their careers usually show signs of slowing down. Not Beterbiev. His power is just as devastating in the later rounds as it is in the opening seconds of a fight.
Квалда, 100 ударов минимум 3 минутки и бой с теннис гантелями. И в общем 12 раундов. Попробуйте, мне понравилось.
In their previous encounter, Beterbiev's stamina and conditioning became painfully evident for Bivol. While many expected the older fighter to tire in the championship rounds, Beterbiev seemed to grow stronger, dominating the final rounds with relentless pressure. His ability to push forward when most fighters would be gasping for air is a testament to his brutal training regimen. Beterbiev's preparation is anything but conventional. While others focus on advanced sports science, Beterbiev keeps it raw and old school: sledgehammers, tire flips, and chopping wood in freezing conditions. His training philosophy: build unbreakable strength and mental fortitude through sheer hardship. Every training session is a battle against himself, designed to break limits and prepare him for war inside the ring. Mark your calendars. February 22nd in Riyadh is set to be a night for the history books. Headlining a stacked card with 7 championship bouts, Beterbiev versus Bivol will be the centerpiece of one of the biggest boxing events in recent memory. The co-main event features Daniel Dubois defending his IBF heavyweight title against former world champion Joseph Parker. This heavyweight showdown is guaranteed to bring fireworks, with both fighters eager to make a statement on the big stage. But that's not all. The undercard is packed with talent, including several heavyweight battles and title fights that promise to deliver high-octane action from start to finish.
Does this feel any different, or is it the same because all the belts again?
I think it's same.
A little bit different.
Boxing fans are calling this event a dream card, and it's easy to see why. For Beterbiev and Bivol, this rematch isn't just about titles, it's about legacy. The winner will cement his place among the greatest light heavyweights of all time, while the loser will face tough questions about what comes next. Dmitry Bivol is preparing for his redemption. Artur Beterbiev is focusing on his growth. The Russian powerhouse has always been confident in his abilities, but he's also known for his grounded mindset and relentless pursuit of improvement. Despite his win over Bivol, Beterbiev has shown nothing but respect for his opponent.
Why?
I still want to be undisputed, and now I want to revenge.
In a recent interview, Beterbiev spoke candidly about the challenges of facing a fighter like Bivol. He praised Bivol's preparation, recognizing that Bivol's boxing IQ and technical prowess were what made their first fight so competitive. Bivol is a skilled and well-prepared opponent, Beterbiev admitted. He's not the type of fighter you can just walk through. He's smart, disciplined, and always looking for an opening. Beterbiev's assessment of Bivol is telling. He acknowledged the difficulty of their first encounter, noting that Bivol was able to stick to his game plan and create problems for him. He fought well, Beterbiev said. I couldn't break him early like I wanted, but I learned a lot from that fight. While Beterbiev won on the scorecards, he is far from complacent. His approach to training has always been about continuous growth, and this fight will be no different. Beterbiev is not underestimating his opponent. Instead, he's preparing for an even more dangerous Bivol in the rematch. Every fight is a new challenge, and I'm ready to face whatever Bivol brings to the table, he said, emphasizing that he is evolving as a fighter and will be better prepared for this bout than ever before. The Russian champion continues to hone his raw power and stamina, but also believes that his tactical skills need to be on point to avoid any surprises in their second encounter. As two of the best light heavyweights prepare for the rematch, the boxing community is buzzing with anticipation. One fighter who has been vocal about the showdown is David Benavidez, the former super middleweight champion known for his own impressive skill set and powerful punches. Benavidez weighed in on the first Beterbiev-Bivol fight, offering his perspective on how the action unfolded.
Do you think he wins the rematch?
I think he does.
Yeah. Is it different, or do you think it's more?
I mean, I don't know, because both those fighters are both high caliber fighters, so they can make adjustments. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be the same fight or not. But if it's the same fight, I feel like Bivol wins.
According to Benavidez, he felt that Dmitry Bivol had the upper hand in their first encounter. I think Bivol won that fight, he said. It was close, but overall, I felt he had the edge in terms of control and technique. He didn't let Beterbiev impose his will like he usually does. Benavidez praised Bivol for his ability to stick to his game plan, even when the fight seemed to be tilting in Beterbiev's favor. I know Bivol has the skills to beat Beterbiev, Benavidez continued. He just needs to stay sharp and avoid getting into a war. If he boxes smart and doesn't let Beterbiev push him around, I believe he can get the decision again. Benavidez added that while Beterbiev is a force to be reckoned with, he felt Bivol's boxing IQ and discipline were the key factors that led to his success in their first meeting. Benavidez's comments show how highly respected Bivol is among his peers, even if Beterbiev is still seen as the more dangerous fighter. Benavidez, like many others, is eager to see if Bivol can adjust and prove that his first performance was just a taste of what he's capable of when fully prepared. Okay guys, for the best updates on boxing news, moments, events, and actions, subscribe to Knockout updates, and turn on notifications to never miss out on quality content. And check out our other videos. Until next time, peace out.